Every year, more than 20 million people travel to Cancun and the Riviera Maya for the turquoise Caribbean Sea. But in recent years, those beaches have been heavily affected by sargassum. What if we told you that there's a little beach town with a slower pace and a more authentic Mexican vibe, just 45 minutes from Merida, the capital of Yucatan?
So we are taking a day trip from Merida, Yucatan to Progreso, which is like the main beach town in the Yucatan state. We took one of the buses that depart from Merida downtown all the way to this beach town, which...
What did it take, like an hour and a half? Not bad?
No, probably 45 minutes to an hour, I would say.
Yeah, probably. But if you had your own car, it would be faster. But the bus is really affordable. We paid for round trip just over $5 for both of us for round trip. So it's really affordable to get down here. So today is not the hottest day, but it's okay. We've at least got blue skies. When we woke up this morning, it looked like it was going to be very cloudy all day, but the blue skies are coming out, so that's good. Something we did not think about though before we came to Progreso is that today is actually a cruise ship day. So Progreso is one of the main cruise ship docks here on the south side of Mexico. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of people out on the beach and like in this main area today, which if we thought about in advance, we probably would have avoided, but it's okay. Oh, it is a windy day today, hey my leaves.
It is windy, it is
a bit
chilly, but nice, chilly nice, I would say.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Giovanni and I have actually been to Progreso once before. I think we were here around 5 years ago. It was just like in the heat of COVID. So nothing was really open. We didn't really get like the full experience of it. So yeah, we're back 5 years later to see how things have changed, see what's open, see what's different.
When we were currently standing, it was the main road. There were cars passing by, and now it's pedestrian only. Some fancy now restaurants.
Yeah, there was absolutely nothing fancy about Progreso 5 years ago. It was genuinely just a very local, low-key beach town, and you can already see the Tulum effect casting its spell over this place. So Giovanni just got a beautiful brand new linen button-down shirt. There's this store that we keep seeing around Merida. It's called Caruso, and they've got the most beautiful linen and cotton clothing because it gets so hot in this region of Mexico. So we just spoke to the lady, and she said that it's all made in Merida, and they've got stores all around the Yucatan and Campeche. But she also said that they have an online store that delivers all over the country. So
yes, all in the country. Gracias.
Yeah, gracias. Yeah, so if you're looking for some nice, affordable linen clothing, I mean, you might as well just wait and get it here because it's going to be a lot cheaper here than if you were to buy it in the States or something.
Something that I might say I love about Progreso, even it's a crowded day because of the cruise ships, it still feels empty. The sandshore is huge. The ocean, I mean, it's empty. No one is there. And here in the malecon, where you can walk,
so empty.
So empty. So empty. I mean, the weather is a little bit like chillier for a beach day, but
and
I think
windy.
And windy, but I think it's perfect. I mean, I love it. We just have a coffee here. The restaurant setups here are incredible. That you have the malecon, the boardwalk, and you have the view of the ocean. What else you can ask for? And it's still pretty quiet. It's become very windy. It's become chillier.
It's not that it's usually this chilly. I think there might just be a little bit of a cold front coming over right now. But at least 10 months of the year, except maybe like December and January, it is so freaking hot in this region. So I think we're just unlucky that there's a cold front coming through. But usually it is extremely hot here and you absolutely would want to get in the water.
Last time we came to Progreso, there were just a few things to do here in the malecon, but now there is even a museum, like meteorite museum, something about like the dinosaurs. Yeah.
So the belief is that the meteorites specifically hits this part of Mexico, which is what created all of the cenotes. So that's why they've got a dinosaur museum here. I mean, we don't want to go in. It's not real fossils. Everything is like man-made. But there is a dinosaur museum here if you were interested.
We came to the end of the malecon where the Progreso sign letters, you can find them here. And it is very typical for any town. Almost any place in Mexico you can find this type of letters.
Colorful letters. Yeah. Very pretty, very cool photo opportunity. Actually, and if you look at the beach down there, it looks like they've lost a lot of beach. You can see all the workers here, I don't know, trying to build a structure. You've got all these sandbags. I'm not exactly sure what's happening there, but they don't have any beach down after the malecon anymore.
We wish we could like show like aerial footage of the Progreso Malecon or the Progreso area, but it's so windy. We are not taking the risk to fly our drone, but let's see if we can bring something from a few years ago.
But also we can't show you the blue water. Usually the water is not Caribbean blue, it's not Caribbean clear, but usually it's very blue. But because it's overcast today, it looks very like grey and green. It doesn't look that appealing. But for most of the year, you're going to find gorgeously blue water. We are just unlucky that it's very cloudy today. So typically, if you want to use these palapas, they don't actually charge you for the palapa per se. They'll charge you like a cover fee. So say for example, you pay $20 per person, you will get that back in drinks and food.
Or you bring your own like tent, like the one that we use in...
Yeah, when we were in Isla Mujeres, we took, actually in Cancun, we took that with, and that was very useful. Yeah. Got it on Amazon, we'll leave the link below. This time I remembered to pack our towel. Literally every time we go to the beach, I forget the towel.
Okay. If you're really planning to come to Mexico and going to Cancun, Playa del Carmen, or even Tulum, lately the beaches have been infested by sargassum. And here, even though you see,
this is more like seagrass.
It's more like seagrass, but the water is swimmable.
Yes,
and
there's nothing like floating around in the water.
Yeah.
Unlike the beaches on the Caribbean side, where there's sometimes so much sargassum in the water that you can't go in. I mean, you can if you want to, but
you can
not
get.
recommended. Firstly, it smells. Secondly, it depends if you've got sensitive skin. One time I went in the water and I got this like horrible rash where my skin went raw and no.
Yeah.
So now I avoid going in the water if there's any sargassum at all. I think it's something about like there's like these little bubbles that are on the.
We don't know.
My skin was not okay with the sargassum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aside of being crowded because of a cruise ship, most of the people who's here is actually locals.
Yeah, and actually when we first got off the bus, that's where all the cruise shippers are getting off, and we were like, oh my gosh, it's going to be so
cruise
busy.
Passengers.
The cruise passengers. Isn't it cruise shippers?
I don't know.
Anyways, the people from the cruise, we were like, oh no, it's going to be so busy. Actually, it's not. There's so much space on the beach. There's so much space on the malecon. I don't feel like it's overcrowded at all. So even if it does end up being a cruise ship day that you come here, it's still so spacious, it's not too busy, not too loud, it's fabulous. As people who love to travel, we're always on the lookout for the best deals on flights and accommodation. Something that you may not know is that many travel-based websites actually charge different prices depending on where it thinks that you're browsing from. This is called price discrimination and it's completely legal. This is where Surfshark VPN comes in. It actually allows you to connect to over 3,200 servers in 100 countries, making it possible to change your geolocation so that websites think that you're browsing from another place, which allows you to find better deals on flights and accommodation.
For example, the other day my mom asked me to buy her flight tickets from Cancun to Tijuana. She's actually going to Japan for a trip of a lifetime. While our VPN was connected to a server in the United States, I checked the flight price, which was $270. Then I checked on a server in Mexico for the same date and the exact same flight, and the price was significantly cheaper. $205, which meant $65 in savings. This directly impacts how much extra cash she's got to spend while in Japan, which is huge. Imagine if you're traveling with more than 2 people, you could end up saving hundreds just by using Surfshark VPN. Additionally, by connecting to Surfshark VPN, your connection is encrypted and made secure, Whether it's your online banking or your passport, you are protected with Surfshark.
Last but not least, you can connect to any VPN that would allow you to connect to any streaming platform that would otherwise be geo-blocked while traveling. Over the last few months, we've been using Surfshark to connect to various streaming platforms like Hulu and Prime, which otherwise aren't available in Mexico. Lately, we've been absolutely loving Chad Powers and Oni Murders in the building.
You can connect an unlimited number of devices too. We have it in our phones and our computers, meaning everything is protected.
Surfshark also offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning there's no risk in trying it out for yourself. Head to surfshark.com/fortheroad and use our code FORTHEROAD to get an additional 4 months of VPN protection absolutely free.
The moment Giovanni's been waiting for, lunchtime. We're going to go to a restaurant actually we visited the first time we came here. This is the type of restaurant that you typically will find in the Yucatan Peninsula, well, in the Yucatan state. They call them botanero, which is a snack bar.
Yeah.
So you technically what you do is just buying a drink and then start bringing snacks, tapas, whatever you call it. Like the more drinks you get, the more food they start bringing. You don't have like choice of what they're going to bring to you. They just put it on your table, and that's it.
Muchas gracias. Wow, we got one of the nicest tables right in the front looking at the ocean.
We definitely made the right choice with the Latios restaurant. We ordered our drinks and the tapas immediately started arriving. They were so delicious and the view was absolutely incredible. We left the restaurant completely satisfied.
I think a lot of people might not realize that you can actually walk underneath the dock and it leads you onto a whole nother part of Progreso, which I think a lot of people might miss because it doesn't look like you can walk under it if you're from afar, but you can.
There's some signage there that they say that this dock is the longest in the world.
Really?
I think it's about 2 kilometers.
It is very far out. Where the cruise ships are, it is far out. And this is actually also one of the main commercial hubs in the south of Mexico. So a lot of goods are coming into this port.
We didn't end up finishing like the end of the malecon.
Yeah, it looks like it goes really, really far down that way, but it's okay. We saw what we needed to see.
Now we're going back to the main bus station where the souvenir stores are. I'm gonna try to find one of the Christmas ornaments from Progreso and see if they have it available.
Yeah, we made it our goal this year to buy a little ceramic Christmas ornaments from every location we go to, and then we ended up barely traveling anywhere this year. So for this particular trip we need to get Progreso, Mérida y Valladolid. Hola, buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Oh, they're packing up.
Oh yeah, it came
we
late.
Not find anything.
It came late.
We did. Buscar por las esferas para árboles. Sí? Okay, gracias. Okay, so the nice man opened up his store for us, and even though we didn't get a Christmas ball that says Progreso on it, we still got this, and it's hand painted and it's very pretty, and yeah, that's going on our Christmas tree this year. How much did we pay? 100 pesos.
100 pesos.
$5. Not bad.
After waiting for about 15 minutes, we hopped on the bus for the 45-minute ride to Mérida. It was a perfect end to a relaxed day at this Yucatan beach town.
We were really surprised at how developed Progreso has become just in the last 5 years, literally since 2020 until now. Still very much an authentic Mexican beach town. It's still very beautiful, very quiet, very peaceful. The people are super friendly. We had a great day. If you're looking for a more authentic place than any of the beach areas in the Riviera Maya, Progreso is a great option.
And without sargassum.
And without sargassum. You guys saw there's just a little bit of seagrass, but it's very different to the sargassum. If you enjoyed this video, you must enjoy our video that we did on Merida, which is where we're sleeping. It's where we currently are right now.
And if you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give us a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed to our channel. And that being said, we will see you in the next episode. Hasta luego.